Studying abroad is not just about academia, jobs, and careers, but much more, like being independent, personality development, making friends globally, learning about different cultures, traveling, and many more enriching, unforgettable experiences. Hook on to our episodes of Student Spotlight and get fruitful insights about our students who share their beautiful journeys with you. Today we are chatting with Vaishnavi, the current Vice President of the Indian Society at the Royal Holloway University. She is currently pursuing an undergraduate degree in business management with a focus on digital innovation. Tune in to hear her discuss about her course as well as how she began networking on campus and making friends during her time at the university.
I did my 11th and 12th in Glendale Academy. I did CBSE board. Luckily, my school gave us options to choose what modules we wanted to. English was a core subject, so it was compulsory. I had accounting, entrepreneurship, and I went to the art side a bit and chose psychology and painting. And overall for that, I scored 85% in my 12th grade boards.
Oh, okay, that's nice. So what all universities did you apply to?
UCAS gives us an option to apply to 5 unis for the price we pay, which was £25 when I applied. And if you want to apply to 7 universities, I think you have to pay another 25 if you wanted to. I applied to Edinburgh, Liverpool, Leeds, Westminster, and Royal Holloway. I got into 3 out of 5. I got into Royal Holloway, Liverpool, and Westminster. Unfortunately, I didn't get into Edinburgh and Leeds.
Okay.
Crushed me for a bit, but it was okay.
Right.
I chose this university, and I chose Liverpool as my insurance choice.
Okay. So why Royal Holloway as such?
I think I did compare my modules in the course on the 2 universities I finalized, and I liked the modules in this uni more for my course, and the fact that it's closer to London compared to Liverpool definitely helped.
Okay. So what made you choose business with digital innovation?
I originally was leaning towards taking fine arts, but because I did painting in my 11th and 12th, when I'm forced to do something, because in painting we had to do portfolios and there were deadlines, that kind of made me not as interested in doing an art degree anymore. So I thought if I chose business, I can still do art and pursue my other hobbies at my own pace. And this is like a more diverse degree, I feel, because everything leads back to business. So having a business perspective and a bit of base knowledge is definitely helpful.
Okay, so what kind of modules do they teach you in digital innovation, right? Is it more business heavy, or do you have modules from year 2 that are digital innovation oriented?
It didn't start yet. So our main, whatever side or main separation we take, like digital innovation, accounting, finance, all those are core modules. They start in 3rd year.
Okay.
So first year, no matter which other degree with the side you choose, all of us have the same modules in first year. Second year, first term, we have the same modules. Second term, there are some compulsory modules we have to choose in 3rd year. So they are more specified. For example, I have project management, creativity, process, and problem solving. And second term, we have more specific modules we have to choose, compulsory modules, in order to do a certain course. Because I'm doing management with digital innovation, this term my compulsory modules are project management, creativity and problem solving, and then I have strategic management and digital marketing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So these are all compulsory modules?
Yeah. For me, in order to do my specific course in term 2.
So every student that goes for business, 2 years they have similar modules.
Yes.
Year 3 you can choose based on the specialization you've taken. Say today you wanted to change into marketing, can you for your specialization?
Just make sure that if you want to change your course, let's say, because I didn't know what specification I wanted to do in first year, I chose just business and management. But end of first year, I liked the modules and found them more interesting in digital innovation, because finance is not for me. My dad tells me it's not possible to mess up because people will check your work, but I'm still scared to mess up in accounts. But I found the modules in this course more interesting, so I chose this. End of first year, you're supposed to change it, and I think there's a deadline. Definitely make sure you check that out, because if you miss that, you would have to repeat second year and then do it.
Okay, right. So was the transition from CBSE to the UK curriculum a little difficult? Because CBSE is more theory based, and then when you come here, you have more practical coursework, assignments.
I would say it'll definitely get time getting used to it, but it's not as difficult. Yes, it's a bit challenging, but in fact, I felt like the transition was a bit easier only because you don't have to like keep writing, and whatever theory you do read, you can read at your own pace.
Okay, correct. So how was it in your first year? How did you make friends? Were you nervous?
Me in my first year and me right now are two different people. I think first, we have 3 terms in university, and I think first 2 terms I did not come out of my room at all. Now that I think back, I don't know why I did that, but I just didn't. I used to go lectures, go back to my room, lectures, go back to my room. Mid-second term, our university has elections every year, not society, but as sabbatical officers, like for the whole university. I didn't know it was a huge thing, so I was like, I got it in my junk mail saying everyone can apply, and I thought, oh, let me give a go, and I applied for president of the university, and a week later we had to start our campaigning and everything. That really brought me out of my comfort zone and put me in the spot because I had to go out there, speak to strangers, give my pitch and be like, please vote for me. And I think that definitely gave me a lot of confidence because in a week span of time, I went from speaking to nobody to trying to speak to everyone. So after that, I definitely got to know a lot of people, made friends, because people I met like 2 days ago were part of my campaigning team, they were supporting me, and it just made me feel really happy and get the university experience.
Okay, that's nice. So that helped you evolve.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
And that's when I got to know about societies and joined them. And this year I ran for the society vice president.
Okay.
It's a very fun experience.
So what else do you do apart from academics throughout your week? How's your routine like? Do you work?
I do have a part-time job. I actually started working in second year since September. I work in a food truck, and again, I like that I work in a food truck because I'm interested in like the cooking aspect of stuff as well. So I got experience in that, and I get to see how my boss runs his business.
Okay.
So I have like a list now of things I could do and a do not do list in a business perspective.
Okay, nice.
And it's a good pastime.
Right, nice. How's your role like when you say you're a vice president? You're a vice president of the Indian Society. So how is your role?
I think because I'm a vice president, I have a bit of everything. So I keep everyone in check and see if everyone's doing their work, and also networking outside our society. So if we are collaborating with other societies, other universities, I think I help communicate between both of us and make things happen.
Okay, that's nice. Right, so do you live on campus?
I did live on campus in my first year, but from this year onwards actually, university is only giving accommodations to first years. So whoever's in second year, we have to move off campus. Right now, I live in High Street in a house with Brunel.
Okay. How much rent do you pay?
Right now, I pay 700 a month.
Okay.
But next year, I think they're increasing the rent again.
Okay. How much did you pay in your first year on campus?
I do not remember the exact amount, but I think from September till June, mid-September to mid-June, it was 7 to 8K, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Which is not too bad for an on-campus accommodation.
Right. And is your current accommodation far off from the campus?
It's a 25-minute walk.
Okay. So do you walk every day or use a bus?
I try to walk, but in winters, it's crazy walking uphill. I have a bus stop in like a 7-minute walk, so I take the bus.
Okay. Right. Now, tell me about your experience with the Indian Society. What kind of events do you all do? What all other activities do you do?
I think we as a society, we tried to get Indian people together and have like a sense of community. We had movie nights, and we had like just get together game nights and get together events where we just come together, hang out for a bit, and then stuff like that. And every time we have a festival, we try to get together, just do something. So it's like a home away from home. Recently, we had a big event, Holi. So in the Founder Square actually, we had like barriers, and we just had colors and food, like Indian food, drinks, and it was fun.
Tell me more about the campus. The building looks very pretty.
Yeah. This is actually, I think this building's almost the reason why everyone chooses to come to this university. We also have a little library inside over there, we call it the Harry Potter library because it looks exactly like a library you would see in Harry Potter.
Do you have a placement year option in your course?
Of course, we get an option to do a placement year in our third year. So basically, we study for first year, second year, and then we can work in the industry and then come back for third year. But I did not choose to do that only because I wanted to finish my degree first and then look for a job.
So in your class, how many students are there generally?
I would say roughly we have two types of classes. We have lectures and workshops. Lectures is everyone, and workshop we are divided into smaller groups for more better learning. Lectures I'd say a couple hundred,
Okay.
and workshops is probably 15 to 20 or even less.
Okay. Yes. So what are your future plans? Are you planning to intern work right now during the break, and after graduation, what are you doing?
Fingers crossed we find something, a job after graduation in any aspect in the business industry. Luckily we have LinkedIn days and drop-in sessions in our library with a lot of people who can give us an insight and suggestions on how to apply, where to apply and when to apply. So that's really nice that they're helping us.
Yep.
Probably end of like as soon as third year starts, everyone's gonna go on a job hunt.
Any suggestions you would want to give to students who are coming to Royal Holloway or coming to UK in general out of your experience?
I would say absolutely as scary as it can get. Just push yourself outside your comfort zone and just put yourself out there because you'll be surprised how easy it is to make friends. You will definitely find people you like. At first you'll be like, oh my gosh, it's so lonely, I don't find anyone and everything, but you'll find your people. Because I feel like university is such a diverse place, you will find your people. It'll take time, but it'll happen.
So if you were to go back in time, say a couple of years back and change anything, what would that be?
I feel like study-wise, I think I would have pushed myself harder. Only because I think, I'm never going to tell this in front of my father, but as much as I studied, I think I could have studied harder.
Right.
But other than that, I think I wouldn't change anything else.
Right. How would that have helped you?
Study-wise, I feel like I would have gotten into a better university.
Okay.
But even that, I think I wouldn't change. Only because if I got into a better university, I wouldn't have met the people I met in this university.
Right.
So I think everything happens for a reason.
Okay.
So
Okay. Alright, nice. It was nice chatting with you. Thank you very much. So that was a story for you. Thanks for joining us for this episode of TSS. If you enjoyed what you heard, be sure of sharing it with other students and leave us a comment. Your feedback helps us continue to provide valuable content to students everywhere. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the world around you. Thank you.